before we jump into things? All set? Great. Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our April Business After Hours of the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. And of course, it's jointly sponsored this evening by the Babcock Smith House and the Westerly Historical Society. I'm Lisa Kanicki, for those of you whom I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet. And now it's time for me to ask some of our friends and hosts to come forward to tell us a little bit about why we're at this location. I'm going to bring forward Andrew Rogers of the Babcock Smith House. He's on their board of directors. And Tom Galuccio of the Westerly Historical Society.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to our home this evening. So, about 51 years ago, we were established to do exactly this, to try to educate our community on the history, the rich history of not only this piece of property, but also what's been pulled from beneath our feet, just literally miles away, and how it's spread across more than 48 states across the country. Of course, that's the rich history of granite from the small town of Westerly. And again, we're all about fulfilling our mission, which is education. And we're really, really pleased that last year we were able to go ahead and bring back almost 200 kids from both the Westerly School District and also St. Michael's. And they had such a great time here. They may have written with a quill pen, or they may have gone ahead and pretended to blow up a piece of rock in the other room. But they all had a really good time, and we're looking forward to inviting, again, about 200 more kids back in May. Tonight, I just want to thank a couple trustees here. We have Dr. Ellen Madison here with us, Maureen Bjorklund, Bill Havrath, Tim Babcock, who is a descendant, and then Susan Mercado, and also Chad Babcock, who isn't here, but he is also a descendant, and he is our resident manager. So he actually lives in that home over there. And again, we welcome all of you to really visit us if you can. Sometime between May and September, that's when our open season is. It's usually between Thursdays and Sundays in the afternoons. Please pop right in, or if you want your own specific tour, please just go ahead and reach out to us. We'd be happy to give you those. And then I would be remiss if I didn't thank not only the Westerly Historical Society, Tom, for allowing us to go ahead and jointly host this with you, but then also Joyce's Everyday Gourmet, Gray Sail Brewery, and the Wine Store for tonight's refreshments. And I do want to just announce one quick thing. We got breaking news. If you are familiar with this area, which I'm sure all of you are, we were just gifted a very important artifact from a building that unfortunately just really couldn't have been repaired. And, you know, Dion Luzzy tried his very best with that building, but it couldn't be saved. And sometimes that just happens. But he did gift us the date stone. And so we're very, very lucky to have that. We thank Dion and his family for providing that to us. And we look forward to making that into an exhibit sometime this summer. Cool. So come by and visit.
Oh, my voice will carry. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. As Andrew and Lisa said, Tom Galuccio, president of the Westerly Historical Society, has been for a little while. We love working with our rookie friends, 51 years. The Historical Society was founded in the mansion in 1913. So we've got a few years on them. But that's what makes this relationship so special. Julia Smith founded the Westerly Historical Society in the parlor of her parents' home in 1913. And from that day on, this society has continued on. And we do a lot of encouragement for research. And we have these great bookmarks that explain everything about what we do at our display on the other side. But our mission is to research, study, preserve local history in our community. And when this community started, for those folks that don't know, Westerly encompassed Richmond, Charahoe, Southtown, Hopkinton. The whole Charahoe area was all part of Westerly for a very long time. So we dabble into those communities a little bit, and we share with what we get for ephemera with those organizations. And one of the things we do, when we have a vault downstairs, we have a wonderful collection of ephemera that we like to put out for our programs. And thanks to Peter Trapani, thank you, Peter, he came in tonight with a couple of great gifts. The original book, 100 Years of Banking, which was put out in 1908 by the Washington Trust Company. And we have a biography of Honorable Frank Hill, which I am unaware of. I'm looking forward to getting into that and find out. It was an Ashaway, but again, an Ashaway at this particular time was part of Westerly. We're always looking for support on the board level. Tonight, we're offering a 2-for-1 special on our memberships. We have a great publication, Westerly's Witness, we put out for 10 or 12 issues. We take a hiatus in the summer. We do programming right here in this very room. We have some fundraising events. And we've just launched on something very neat and unique. It's an oral history. We've got half of our subject studies lined up and on schedule, looking for another 12 for part 2, which is next year. We've written some grants, and we have a major fundraiser at 1 Bay Street Delivery on July 10th, which is on Fort Mansfield, the history of Fort Mansfield by Jack Spratt. So the Watchell Conservancy is hosting that event for us as a kickoff fundraiser to our oral history. And Greg Pettis is here. Greg is spearheading that. He's a well-known videographer. He's got a great voice for narration, and we're looking forward to seeing that project come together. But thank you all for joining us. And unfortunately, if Corey doesn't get half the population here sign up, we have to let him go to the next board meeting. And I hate to do it, but he's such a great guy. So help him out, okay?
Thank you. And hearing about both of those organizations and their commitment to education and history, it's probably a good time for me to just throw in a quick mention. If you're not already aware, that in 2026, the United States will be celebrating a very special date. On July 4th of 2026 is the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And all across our country, communities are coming up with unique, exciting ways for the community to honor their history, find ways to celebrate unity, to celebrate their patriotism, and everyone that's in this room that represents any organization, whether it's the two that are co-hosting tonight, or a school, or a Girl Scout troop, you should all be thinking ahead now for 2026 on what you can do special that year here on the local level so that we can be a part of this more grander national celebration that's taking place. Many of you were around when we did the 350th celebration in 2019 that our Chamber Foundation led, and it was around a conference table with probably 40 different organizations from this community, all in joyful collaboration, putting together some free events and activities and lectures and books and games, and it was a real unifying experience for everyone that was on the committee and a source of pride. And it cost the town of Westerly nothing to do a year-long celebration that we all benefited from. So I hope I'm getting you excited about what 2026 could be. If you're interested in getting a date on the calendar for something that your group is doing that would fall in line with that, we want to be the clearinghouse to make sure that we're keeping track of everything. And if we can help you in any way, promote that, or if you need to borrow things from us or whatever, let us know.
And if you don't know, Westerly almost had a signer on the Declaration of Independence, Samuel Ward, who died in May of fever before he had the opportunity to sign.
Wow.
So it's a little bit of a, if I'm correct, I'm sure, I think it was May, just a couple of months.
It's exactly
Right.
time his head.
Wow.
Sorry?
Second time his head.
Okay, thanks, Zach.
All right. You probably also heard recently that we announced our Citizen of the Year this year will be Jamie Silvestri. He's a local business person and a longtime member of both the fire department and the ambulance corps. If you're interested in joining us at our annual dinner, that will be June 26th. The tickets will be on sale in about 2 weeks, and they go fast, they always do, so you're getting a heads up now. Also, as part of that event, we also have something that is called the Key Award. And the Key Award is an award that the Chamber provides to an individual or an organization that's gone above and beyond to help us meet our mission of service in the community. And it's really someone that over time has just gone above and beyond to show dedication and passion for the Chamber. And tonight I'm delighted to announce that Beth Markowski-Root will be this year's Key Award. These are for you. And, Beth does for the chamber. There isn't an event that she hasn't put her love and passion and hands to. So many events, but the one that stands out more than all others is definitely the Stonington Lobster Trap Tree. She spends many, many nights there as an ambassador, explaining the project, answering questions, rattling off statistics and data. And so in addition to the little flowers, this is, it's modeled after a lobster trap. It's a little crab trap basket with a bottle of wine in there that's called Lobster Red that we will take home to Don tonight and enjoy. And on behalf of the Chamber, I just want to thank you so much for everything you've done for us for years behind the scenes. We're so proud of you, and we're so fortunate to have you on our team. And Westerly is so fortunate to have you because we know that you pour your heart and soul into a lot of other groups as well. So thank you for everything. Okay, so now, do we have any new members of the Chamber of Commerce who are present here tonight for the first time? And they're going to come on up and tell us a little bit about the organization or business they represent.
Hello, my name is Trip Cockrell. I'm with Sperry Tents, and I run Sperry Tents Mystic. We're over in Top Business Park in Stonington. We put up wedding tents and party tents. We do arches, stages, dance floors. So anything you need for a special occasion or graduation or anything you can think of, we're here. And that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? It's your first time at a Chamber Business After Hours, or you're a new member?
Hey everyone, we're so excited to meet you tonight and down the road. My husband and I'm Lauren Lewis and my husband is Albert Lewis. We took over Richmond Market in October. We are so excited to be there serving the community with top quality food, fresh vegetables, fresh seafood, prepared meals. Please come by and check us out and say hello. We have a very friendly team working with us that would love to help you shop and also bring in things that you might be looking for that you can't find in other places. It's been an exciting adventure. My husband's been in the food industry his entire career, and he is a legacy seafood monger, so I can guarantee that the seafood will always be fresh, delicious, and exciting. We can't wait to see you and welcome you into the store. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Please step forward.
Good evening. My name is Jim Grogan, and I represent the Miracle League of Southeastern Connecticut. Just to tell you now, if I start rambling too long, somebody just throw something. I can start like that. So what are we? We are a charity for children with disabilities. What we do is we provide opportunities for them to do fun things, play baseball, play soccer. This winter we have a basketball program. The charity was first started in 2017. We raised $500,000 and built a specialized field in East Lyme. We cater to children from here, Westerly, all the way down to Branford. So we picked a central location in East Lyme. And we're still trying to get the word out towards the edges. You know, we're well known in the East Lyme, Waterford, Montville area, down to O-Line, but we're still trying to push further up and further down. Some of the things that we provide opportunities. As a matter of fact, this Sunday, we start our baseball, our lacrosse, our soccer, and our kickball. We also run specialized dance programs for children. In the summer, we have 3 special programs, too. One is called I Can Bike, in which it's a week-long program. We bring in specialized instructors and children who have never been able to ride a bicycle before. By the end of the week, are riding either a regular bicycle or a specially adapted bicycle. We also partner with the Niantic Yacht Club and do some sailing for a couple of days in the summer. We partner with Three Bells Arena and do a day of kayaking. In winter, I help run a basketball program, which right now we have about 51 kids who have been participating in that. And then throughout the year, we run sensor-friendly activities. We do a specialized trick-or-treating in the afternoon that's not loud, not intimidating. And a lot of the parents have told us it's the only opportunity a lot of their children's ever had to trick-or-treat. We just ran an Easter egg hunt a little while ago, and a lot of sensory-friendly things come up. Me, myself, just in case you want to know a little bit of information, I'm retired. I worked at Millstone Nuclear Power Station as an operator for 36 years. Before that, I was 6 years nuclear submarines. Before that, I was a native New Yorker. Wow. So thank you very much.
give this to you. My name is DJ, and this is Steph, and we're the owners of Westerly. And this is from the Santoro Foundation, and we got into this. It says, keep it going. Thank you for being a positive attitude, being kind, and good work ethic.
Aww.
Thank you very much.
Westerly is primarily online. Tonight, it's here. Westerly.com. Westerly got its name because it's West. We got our name because we're weird. And we want to shine a spotlight on local bands, and where you can go on any platform and hear Journey and Boston and all those awesome bands that gave us so much inspiration. I want to hear the kids, the adults, the people who got their inspiration and made something of it. So we have a stream up. It's up, a little bit messy, but it's up and it's working. Cool. And we're streaming local bands. It doesn't have to be local to Westerly or Connecticut or Rhode Island. We have bands from Texas, all over the globe. And I think this is an amazing way to pull a whole community of artists together. We celebrate local artists, bands, and this lady is way good at comedy and video, which I am not.
Well, hello. So there's another side of Westerly that is comedy, podcasting, and various sketches, but in the vein of being weird, talking about weird things that you wouldn't really deal with, like grief, but the weird things you don't realize with grief, or sobriety, or stuff like that, but at least making it a fun way to talk about, which not everyone gets to. I have no problem talking, so that's about it, so I am done talking.
We're also looking for sponsors, so if your business wants to sponsor anything we're doing, we would love to talk to you.
Fabulous.
Hi, my name's Anna Garceau, and I'm a photographer at Shutter and Compass Photography, and I do portraiture, children's portraits, families, the interior of homes, because I think homes can be celebrated as much as people, pets, small weddings, elopements, engagements, boudoir. So if you need a photographer, headshots, whatever, my website just launched and it's fantastic. So it was a labor of love. So thank you. And I'm actually going to be, my work's in the next Chamber magazine issue. So.
Hey!
The end was that you were going to say you were the wonderful wife of.
Oh, of Zach, but. That's true. But I'm here in my own capacity as a chamber member. Yes.
She works great with kids because we have some energetic ones at our photo shoots for the magazine. Anyone else here? Anyone that is from a nonprofit or an agency that you have a timely event or something, you just need to make a quick announcement tonight. You're not a new member, but there's something happening that's, no? Okay, great. Thank you for all that great information. A few reminders, Saturday, April 27th is the annual Pawcatuck River Duck Race. There are school ducks available. Support your favorite school, nonprofit, Chamber of Commerce. We're selling them, and some of those organizations are still selling them themselves. So just $5, you could win a trip to Disney or any one of 90 other prizes. If you have a business or a nonprofit that would like to buy a corporate duck for $150, you'll have a 1 in 150 chance at winning the singular prize, which is $1,500 cash. So those are still available as well. We have a few spots left for the Virtue Outdoor Art Show. So if you are an artist and you would like to exhibit your work, give us a call as soon as possible so we can get you in. If you are a Westerly or Stonington high school student pursuing a professional career in art, give us a call. We will give you a booth for free to encourage you in your budding entrepreneurial venture. On Friday, May 10th, we are doing Fusion Body Painting event at the Velvet Mill in Stonington. We've got Sugar, an awesome band lined up. We have 14 models and professional painters. We are still accepting donations of food from licensed restaurants, catering facilities. We've got some great ones signed up this year, like Haversham and the Cafe. So please join us for body painting, dancing, great food, and tastings for 2 hours of a variety of beers, wines, liquors, and there will be obviously a cash bar as well, with 100% of the proceeds from the bar donated generously by Grace Hill Brewing of Rhode Island. Thank you, Jen. Also, a good time to mention that Grace Sale is one of the organizations that is on the Best of Rhode Island. They're in a competition right now where you can go and vote. And Jen had to leave a few minutes ago, and she said, please, if you could mention it. So if you would consider going online to Best of Rhode Island and voting them for Best Brewery for Grace Sale, and then Captain's Daughter for the best beer. That's thank you so much for your consideration. They do a lot for our community, and we're grateful to them. All of the buoys for the Stonington Lobster Trap Tree have sold. All of them. Sold out. April 1st, we opened it to the public. It's sold out April 1st. So there's always 5 sponsorships available. And if your business or organization would like to talk about being a sponsor, so that's not a $230 buoy, that's marketing and your logo on signage and on the website and premier placement of your buoy around the door so that it's in every single photo and all that. See me afterwards and we can talk about that. We also are looking for shuttle sponsors. The night of the tree lighting, we have free shuttle service available for the public. So we put some signs in the shuttles, and it helps us because that's a $3,000 expense for that one night to keep the buses running. On June 1st, there's 21 of us jumping out of a plane to raise money for the Chamber of Commerce. Several of them are in the room tonight, so if you haven't yet sponsored, consider a $5, $10 donation to support anyone that's skydiving to raise money to help us with our building expansion. As of today, we're at $237,000 raised, which is amazing. We started just shy of a year ago, but the total project is about $350, so we still have a long way to go. Thank you so much for your consideration of that. Now, if we could just take a moment to recognize our Chamber champions. I will do that right after I mention that the Rhode Island Statewide Business After Hours is at the Crown Plaza on Wednesday, April 24th from 5 to 7:30, where you can network with people from around Rhode Island. There'll be over 75 display tables, delicious foods, cash bar, raffles, and more. Tickets are $20 a person, and you can register via our website. Thank you for that friendly reminder. Chamber champions for this year at the diamond level: Bouvier Insurance, Lathrop Insurance, Navigant Credit Union, Professional Planning Group, and Westerly Paints, Mystic Paints. We're so grateful to them. The platinum sponsors: Dime Bank, Grace Hill Brewing, Jewett City Savings Bank, Washington Trust, Westerly Community Credit Union, and Yale New Haven Health, Westerly Hospital. At the gold level, we have Hartford Healthcare. Thanks again for renewing. And at the silver, we have Core Plus Credit Union and the Westerly Education Center. It's getting to be an eye exam for me. Now, at the bronze level, we have, I'm going to have to come around this way because I don't have them all memorized, but we have Budget Appliance of Westerly. Oh, Margie, she's amazing. And Zoe & Co., located at 69 High Street in downtown Westerly, with bras and custom bathing suits and just beautiful clothing as well. So thank you to Zoe & Co. and everyone that sponsors us. Now, we are getting ready to announce that our May 2024 Business After Hours will be Navigant Credit Union. Woo. So on behalf of the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to extend a huge thank you to our co-hosts this evening for their warm hospitality and for doing such a great job in showcasing this beautiful facility and telling us about their organizations. This is last chance for anyone to put your business cards in. We're going to say goodbye to our folks at home on